tell them to do my makeup in all pink? Of course, Barbie. That's what makes you you. Hey y'all, it's your girl Victoria DiNatale, and today, in honor of Halloween, we're going to learn how to create this Barbie look. So when I was in middle school, I was known as one of the Barbie girls. It was me and a blonde girl I went to middle school with, and she wore hot pink everything, and I wore hot pink everything. And don't tell anybody, but I actually painted my room Pepto-Bismol pink. Wasn't the finest decision of my life. And I actually wore a hot pink all feathered coat every day to school that my family called the Big Bird coat because, well, #Barbie. Well, that's embarrassing. So today, my look is actually inspired by the 2009 MAC Barbie collection. Well, when my sister and I saw this new collection for Barbie came out at MAC, we were so excited we went right up to MAC and we were like, oh, we want our makeup done. And then they were like, well, in order to get your makeup done, you have to buy $50 worth of product. So my sister and I had our makeup done, and I tell you what, our makeup looked so bad that we went and took it all off and returned all of the products, and we were like, that's okay, we won't look like Barbie. I mean, y'all, we literally looked like clowns. So, in honor of Halloween and in hopes I don't look like a clown today, let's do it. To achieve this Barbie look, we're going to begin by moisturizing the skin. Because have you ever seen Barbie with dry skin? Yeah, me neither. So I know this isn't very beauty YouTuber of me, but I'm actually using the Equate brand of moisturizer. And I'm using oil-free because my skin is dry. So I just put it in my fingertips and work it into the skin. Next, also not beauty YouTuber of me, I'm going to be using the Vaseline cocoa butter. I would definitely kiss them if I was me. I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer, and you have to be careful because a little bit of this really does go a long ways. So I'm literally just using, I mean, if y'all can see, just like a very little bit. And I'm just going to put it on my nose, the tip of my nose, and kind of where you smile. I like to use just like a wedge to blend. Y'all, I have really, really dark circles and I have to put on a lot of layers of concealer. So I use Too Faced Born This Way, the multi-use sculpting concealer. Put on a layer before I ever do my foundation. Now for my concealer, I do use a beauty blender. Got to cover those dark circles. Next, I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. I'm using Nude Ivory. It has a bad smell, but it is really good product. Just put random stripes across my face. Blend with, for me, I use this wedge. Y'all can see my dark circles are still shining through despite this massive amount of makeup. So I'm going to put on another layer of concealer. I'm going to do one more layer. Next, I'm going to use the Benefit Hello Happy in 2. So now we're ready to do the eyebrows. So Barbie has very blonde eyebrows. I'm going to fill mine in yellow with the ColourPop Yes Please palette. And I'm going to be using the shade of Mischief. Let's go ahead and outline the shape of my brows. Those are some Barbie blonde eyebrows. Now I'm going to take an angled brush like this one, and I'm going to just take some concealer and outline the shape of my brow to just really clean it up. Okay, so for the contour, it's going to be very, very light because Barbie is not very bronze. And I'm just going to use this Cocoa Contour, and it's Too Faced. For blush, I'm using Clinique, and it's soft pressed powder in 3. This is really old. I don't even know if it's still out there or not. So I actually wanted my cheeks to be a lot brighter than they actually are. So I decided to go back with some blush that I have had for years, probably a decade. I don't know if this is still available or not, but this is the Smashbox Oh Glow. And since when did Barbie think that too much makeup was too much? For the eyes, I'm going to blend some very pink and very purple eyeshadow. I'm using this Morphe Excuse My Dirty palette, 9J Just a Crust. The shade I'm going to be using is Butterflies, so this one right here. Okay, so next I'm going to take Double Text, and I'm going to work it into the crease. Just make sure to blend really well. Now I'm going to go in the crease with First Kiss. Be sure to blend. So now we're going into the crease with Flustered. Last, we're gonna go in with Make a Move. And we're gonna just, again, go into the crease. That is a lot of makeup. You've gotta make sure it's blended really well. Next, we're gonna go back in with Butterflies, and we're gonna pat a layer on top of the lid. Now I'm gonna take a Q-tip and I'm going to clean up the side of my eyes. Now we're gonna use ColourPop, and it's Flexitarian Super Shock Cheek. And we're gonna actually use that a little bit on top of the lid and then a little bit over the lid. Now I'm gonna go back in with my Born This Way concealer and just extend that outward to catch any stray eyeshadow. Now we're gonna do some more blush. Now I'm gonna contour the nose just a little bit. Blend that in. Next, we're gonna go back to the ColourPop. We are going to highlight the nose. And we're also gonna highlight up above the cheek and across the forehead. Next, we're gonna take the Benefit Roller Liner in black, and we're gonna draw a winged eyeliner. So next we're gonna go under the eye. Next we're gonna take the NYX white liquid liner, and I'm just gonna take it and we're gonna outline the inner corner of the eye. Next, we're gonna take a flat brush and we're gonna go back in with Butterflies, And this time we're gonna go on the lower lash. So next we're gonna take Too Faced and we're gonna use that mascara and pump it on up. Okay, and now I go upwards. Just really amping up that Barbie glam. Go ahead and contour just a little bit more. I'm gonna go back to butterflies and actually use the eyeshadow as blush. So now probably the most important part of Barbie are her lips. So I'm gonna go back to First Kiss and I'm gonna outline my lips with eyeshadow using an angled brush. Go in with the Too Faced Melted. Actually doesn't say the shade of lipstick, but I'm gonna go on in and I am gonna Barbie it up. I'm gonna throw a little bit of the Color Pop in the center of the lip to give it kind of an ombre effect. And just like that, you're a living, breathing doll. Oh, you want to help me look for him? Come on. Ken, where are you? I don't see him anywhere.